Chapter 13 is now at noon. September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and this weekend there's an event that addresses depression, awareness, and suicide prevention. Here to tell us more about it, we have Kathy Damon. Kathy, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Important topic, suicide prevention. Before we get into that, let's talk about what exactly is Shatter the Silence. That's a really important thing that we need to address, certainly.
Shatter the Silence is an event that was created about 7 years ago. It's funded by SAMHSA, which is a federal grant program for mental health, and it is awarded to the area's CSBs, or community service boards, to spend money on suicide prevention and depression awareness. And so every year they have X amount of dollars to spend, and we decided 7 years ago to put together this event that targets or is aimed toward tweens and teens who are really in the spotlight of this very, very important and crucial issue that comes up so often.
Yeah, we think so much about how people have been dealing with mental health issues, especially during the pandemic. Can you talk about, suicide prevention and awareness efforts and how they've ramped up in the last couple of years, especially dealing with, tweens and young adults?
Well, they have ramped up, and it is very important that we just have an opportunity for them to speak to what's going on with them too. And that's what we found out over the 7 years that we've been doing this, is because of they are our demographic that we're trying to talk to, they want more representation of their own issues as they see the world, not so much directed down from entities that deal with this, but where they are and how they can be helped and how they can help others. Because a lot of times the kids talk to each other, and then they're the repository of these secrets or these issues, and they don't know where to turn or how to deal with them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Shatter the Silence. I mean, it speaks so much volumes, that title, right? Because there's so much conversation that doesn't happen to people that can really help, and then when we finally find out there's a problem, it's too late. So can you talk to people that, may be going through something, what they need to do to get help before it's too late?
Well, they do need to listen to each other, especially if it is a teen or a tween. I mean, it happens in a young group too. But they also need to turn to trusted adults, people through the schools, their parents, through the churches, anybody who can then reach out to mental health facilities or people who do have some training in how to help people. But this event is something that is an energetic and very interesting way to show that population, these are real issues, this is how we can help, these are the skills you can use to talk to your friends, and also it's not so much fun, but it's a way to shatter the silence, to talk about it, and then you get out of that dark place and be able to use some of the resources that are there.
Yeah, some valuable information for sure. Let's pull up one more time the information website here, and give us that website too. I know it's a little small here on the screen, the website for Shatter the Silence.
Well, on Facebook, it's Suicide Awareness Shatter the Silence.
Okay.
We do have an Eventbrite. I'm sorry, I can't even see it. It's the Eventbrite way to register for the event, and that is almost full.
Okay.
I know we probably have about 20 more spots.
Okay.
So
Eventbrite, and also on Facebook you can find more information. I'm guessing just search Shatter the Silence and that should pull right up from there.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Kathy, this is really important stuff. Thank you so much for sharing it with us, and make sure you check out that event, especially if you know anyone that's going through a tough time right now.